Hey, Magic fans, welcome back. This is your captain speaking on Capnclydes MTG. Today I figure we do something a little nice. We'll sit back, relax, have a little talk about the price change for Ravnica Remastered, and I've been promising to show you how I've been displaying my cards, and what have you, so I'll go ahead and go through and do that in front of you while we talk. The cards I'm going to display today are going to be, I'm going to display up my foil Gatewatch, the baseballing. So it's going to be pretty cool. So what I've done is I went on Amazon and, oh, don't forget, before you get started, comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, yada, 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 all that good jazz. Keep us sponsor free. Thank you. Anyway, so went on Amazon and I looked for a couple things to try out. This is the one that's worked the best. Is a little pricey. I'm not going to lie. I bought two of these for, I think it was $49. It did come with the hard cases to go inside it that you can see. So that's cool. And they're pretty nice hard cases as well. And then I got another one over here I'll show you at the end of the video for a different thing that I did that I only paid about $29 for. But I think I like these better because they come with the hard cases. The other one doesn't. And we'll get into that later. But anyway. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take it apart. So if you look at the back, you can see where the hangers are. I never really use the hangers. And you may be like, well, how do you put it on the wall? I like using the 3M stuff. In case you guys have never seen it, it's that 3M sticky tape stuff where it sticks to the wall and it holds anything up. And I've had a lot of luck with it. It doesn't tear the wall up, and I like it a lot. So that's normally what I use. So when you do it, you might want to be careful which way these are facing so you can actually hang them up if you actually use these. But let's be honest, they're also so small, they're really hard to even narrow down correctly. So you'll take the sponge out. There are little clamps here that you saw I had to push back, so don't forget about that. Now, all these come with plexiglass, and the one thing you got to be careful about is all this plexiglass, when you get it, it's going to be hard to find, but it's got a protective layer on it, so you got to, got one side. So to get the plastic off of it, you have to really skimp and try to figure it out. We got one side. I see the other side. I'm trying not to do any damage to the plexiglass. Come on, little fella. And you may be thinking, it's not really on there, Captain. Yes, it is. See, there it is. Right there. All right. So, you want to take this out of here. Pull off the one side first. And then clearly flip it over. Put it back in. Pull off the other side. Get in there. Try not to touch it, that way you don't smudge it. Take your foam, put your foam back in. Like so. And then we have our hard cases. So, well, I'll put them over here and we'll get the cards and I'll show you how to put them in there. So the cool thing about these cases, I know I'm not talking about Ravnica a lot, but a lot of this I wanted to walk you guys through it, is these cases don't screw or anything together. The magnet on top is what holds them. So you literally can just kind of pop them apart. And then they kind of slide in the bottom with these little, see the little foot? So you just kind of pop them apart. Take the card. I would recommend putting it into a tight fit sleeve. Put it back together nice and easy. Give it a little shake. If you can hear it wiggle in there, that means there's enough room. So we'll do this with all the cards before you place them. And again, make sure that they're in there right. That way you don't do any damage to them. Little wiggle. Little wiggle, wiggle. My girl Liliana. Oops, grabbed the wrong side there. There we go. Oop, missed a foot. There we go. And there's a little hole here in the top you can put your finger into to pull them apart. These are kind of upside down. That's why I was messed up last time. It's upside down. All right. All right. Yep, get back in there. Okay. Dang it. Make sure they're all facing the right direction, apparently. All right. And there you have it. And then you have them all cased up. All the ones that you want. I guess I'll put the girls on the outside, boys on the inside. So it doesn't matter how I'm going to do this. Again, just remember how you put the back on to hang it. I'm going to use, 3M, but I would always put one side of these in first and then the other and kind of push it in place. And the reason why you want to do that is this is a tight fit of the foam. So it will be hard to get in there. So you will have to stretch it a little. But that's good because that'll keep it from moving around. If it gets knocked on the floor, it'll keep it safe. The hard cases will keep it safe. But just be careful you don't damage the foam too much. That way it doesn't look weird when you're done with it. And you don't have to do the bottom. You can also do the side. But I find the top is easier because going up and down is a lot easier than... I'll put Liliana Vest in the middle. Whoopsie. Yep. And as you can see, getting them back out is not easy. So... there we go. I don't want a Johnny in the middle either. So let's, Garuk's my boy, so let's get him out of here. Put him in the middle. So, it's like this. Also be careful, too, you don't scratch the plexiglass by scrubbing the hard cases into them. Alright, make sure they're nice and level. If they look level there, they're probably level on the other side. Slide this back in. Make sure all the tongs are out. And I'm using this. You can use a screwdriver probably as well to push these back down. And when you push them down, make sure you push them down so that they're snug because you want to hold the back of it tight. If you don't, it'll get loose and it'll start moving around in there. You really don't want that because then it'll start sliding and it'll just be awkward, trust me. So... all right, so push them down the rest of the way, nice and hard. And then there you have it. You have a ready to hang on the wall. Get the dirt off of it. You have a ready to hang on the wall display piece for Magic the Gathering of your favorite cards. This holds 5. So this is one of the reasons why I bought this. Most of these secret layers are 5. You can get other items as well. Bigger, smaller, what have you. Check out Amazon to see what all is on there. So not only do I have this one, before I did this, I made sure I could do it right by using my other one, which I used for my VHS collection. As you can see, it's pretty sweet. Now, with the VHS collection, you can also tell there's only 4 cards in VHS. So what I did is I looked for some random cards I thought were cool, in my opinion, that I would like to keep and display. And these old lightning bolts that came from, as you can see right here, that came from old GPs. They're promos, they're foil, kind of it fits the theme. I thought it was cool, so I stuck it in there. You can also see here, make sure you check your stuff. You can see there's a dent here. It's very hard to see, but it's a scratch and it's white. And when hung up, it's easy to see. I got a hold of Amazon. They are sending me some new ones. I told them to send me a piece of plexiglass and I fixed it myself. But I think they're going to send me 2 whole new ones. So if they do, that's going to be a great deal for these and give me 2 more of these to use for future cards I want to display. Now, with that being said, what I did for my larger one, which I showed you guys a long time ago, is the Dungeons and Dragons theme. On the line, I found a portrait that holds 9. There was only 7 cards, though. I wanted to keep them together. This is the biggest one I could find that I wanted. This one is rather thin, unlike the other one. So again, I put 2 more of the lightning bolts I had in there because I placed it at 4. These are my artist proofs. So the backs are white. These aren't real cards. I never plan on playing with them. But the thing I don't like about this, the cards do fit in here well, but with the sleeve on, they were kind of hard, to be fair, to get in here. And I didn't like that. Now, none of these are damaged because I was very careful putting them in. But I could see very easily how you could damage your cards in here. So I'm a little iffy on using this one again. But again, these are my artist proofs. I don't plan on taking them in and out or anything. I think at the end of the day, the best one you could probably use, get this out of the way, instead of this one, is this one. I like this a lot better. It's bigger, it's thicker, it's sturdier. It's not... This one bends a little bit because the plexiglass is so big, so it's not really flat. This one is, and I do like the presentation of this one better. That's just me. So, sorry we didn't really talk about Ravnica Remastered. We all know the price is high. People are pissed. And going to buy something else probably. So, well, I hope you liked the video. I hope you liked the presentation. If there's anything else that you guys have on how you present your cards, feel free to let me know. With new Lord of the Rings box sets coming out that have little displays or whatever you can put on your countertop or whatever, tabletop. That's cool and all, but I would like to actually just hang mine on a wall so they look like pictures and I can see them in my cool game room. So, thanks a lot for watching, guys. Until next time, be kind, and I hope to see you across from the game table. Later, player.